Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Guys, in this video, I will be discussing why whatever you can want in life, whatever you want to manifest or bring in your life already exists and you're not creating anything new, and why then it is so easy to bring it into your life if you just understand this principle which we will be discussing in the video. Towards the end of the video, we will be discussing why most people fail at this. Most people are not able to manifest properly, and even having this knowledge which is so simple, people are not able to actually live the life they want, and they suffer endlessly. And I am not above anyone. I am just making this video because I want to reiterate to myself the realities which are written at length in these great books. So the ideas we'll be discussing are from a great guy called Neville Goddard, who lived a long time back, but then I'll be relating to some of the work which Dr. Joe Dispenza is doing, and what are the discoveries in the quantum science today, and in science in general today, what we know about energy and quantum physics and life, right? So what Neville said is that whatever you want already exists. You are not creating anything new. And his understanding was very simple, is because we never create any new energy. Energy is already existing in the universe, it just changes forms, right? And if this is true, and this is what Krishna was saying in Bhagavad Gita, this is what Jesus was saying in Bible, right? If this is true, then whatever you want is already existing in an energy form. It's just about becoming aware of it and then bringing it in your life, and then acquiring, adopting, and occupying that state, right? So what people fail to understand is that this life, the time, and Einstein talk about this, like the time is not linear. It's not past, present, and the future, right? Time is not linear, and then people just think about time as linear, and that's why they are kind of trapped in this model of reality, right? Time is not linear, and just imagine it like a Netflix library. So when you open Netflix, different you see different movies, you see different series. Your life is like this. It's just these different frames, and that's what something Dr. Joe Dispenza was alluding to in his book. So now bringing the thing what you want in your life is just choosing this frame and then occupying that frame, right? And what Neville exactly referred to this was different states of reality. These are the different states of reality existing. When you want to bring any state of reality to your life, it's just a matter of occupying that reality, right? So first is this very important principle that time is not linear, time is curved, and you can at any time go into any state. So if you want a very beautiful partner, right, it is existing. If you want to be super really in the awe of adventures of Himalayas like I am, it is already existing. If you want to travel the world, it is already existing. If you want this great job in a great place, in a beautiful, cool, sunny place where you are going to office in this beautiful car, it's already existing, right? It's just about becoming aware of this and then collapsing the wave functions and bringing into reality, right? And just relating it to now what work Dr. Joe Dispenza is doing. So he's talking a lot about the double slit experiment, which I have made a video upon, so check it out, guys, it's amazing. And collapsing the wave functions. So reality is just possibilities, it's just waves, right? And when we open our eyes, when we focus on something with an intention, we are collapsing that wave function into reality, and this is called observer's effect, right? And then we are creating our reality. So this is very similar to that, right? You can draw parallels between these two concepts. So once you have understood this, once you know this basic fact, how can then you use it to start creating your reality step by step by step, right? And this is very important to realize that when you go to a restaurant, you order a dish, right? For example, you go to a restaurant and you order a soup. It's called it's a tomato soup, and then it takes like 15, 20, 25 minutes for that preparation to happen and it to come to you. But during the time of 20 to 25 minutes, you do not doubt, right? You do not doubt that you're not gonna get tomato soup. You'll get something else because you've ordered tomato soup and now it is getting prepared, right? And the same is, it's a very simple thing, but people don't understand this and they mess this up. They do this same mistake. What they start doing instead is 5 minutes have passed, 6 minutes have passed, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes have passed, and this tomato soup did not arrive. So what they think, oh, the tomato soup is not there, so I should order some other soup, right? And they start ordering hot and sour soup, or lemon mushroom soup, or broccoli soup, or something else, right? And this is what is confusing the waiter or the universe, right? Which is like a waiter just taking your order. And this is what most people do wrong, right? They do not believe that it is in the process of creation, and they start placing other orders, which just messes things up, right? And I'm guilty of that as well. That's why I'm making this video, right? So we need to practice this, become conscious of this, and believe. Once you have visualized, once you have felt the feeling of it, how it will feel in your hand, you just believe in the universe and let the universe unfold. It works in mysterious ways. We can make a model of our understanding where we are trying to understand how things work, but I would still say, after reading all these books, this is just 30-35% or maybe less than that of what is actually happening. But this can be explained in the most appropriate way by this kind of an understanding. So it works in mysterious ways, but we know from data and from people who have done it that this is how the process looks like of manifestation, right? So once you place the order, you do not doubt it, and start looking for evidence of the things what you have requested the universe, right? So don't just coming back to the tomato soup analogy, don't look for that, is there anybody going to the kitchen with a soup of tomatoes, or is there any smoke coming out of the kitchen that the preparation is happening. So this is called as looking for evidences. So you're not looking for any evidence, you're just believing, you're having this pure faith, right? And you just know that what you have ordered is gonna come. Neville Goddard was saying this, was trying to explain in his book by giving an analogy of different rooms in a mansion. Let's say you have different rooms. You have a big palace or a mansion, right? And there are like 100 rooms in it, and each room is having a different reality going on. In some room you are a superstar, in some room you are a doctor, in some room you have a very beautiful family, and you can go into any room, right? It's just about occupying that room, right? Start living in that room and then believing that it will happen because it's already existing, and now you're just drawing it to you, right? So remember this, that the lack of evidence is not equivalent to having no evidence at all. So if there's not evidence existing of the thing happening, it does not mean it is not happening in the invisible realm, right? In very simple way, when people don't understand this, I give a very simple example. When they say, oh, it's rubbish, if you cannot see it, it's not existing, okay? Then you might have, every one of us might have had a time in our life where we might have accidentally put our finger in the electric plug, right? You cannot see electricity, but you very well see the effect of it, the electric shock which happens to you. So it's the same thing. You can explain this in a very simple manner. The invisible realm is having an impact on your life. Sometimes for no reasons you are feeling bad, right? And it is all coming from your thought process, what you are sending the signals to the universe, what is coming back to you from the invisible realm, right? So the whole purpose of doing all this, reading all these books, discussing all these topics, is to understand how to then make this work for your benefit. It will already anyways work, but if you know all these things, then you can make it work for your benefit. And you have to believe. You might not be like any skill, you might not be good in the beginning, but over time you'll become great at manifesting, right? And you'll become a very strong observer, as Dr. Joe Dispenza says that, right? So, um, concluding this video, Jesus in the Bible, right, and Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, said this in different words, that kingdom of God is within us, right? And these are very enlightened people. They had moments. They are like cults at their time, like Krishna, right? Um, Jesus, and there were many more people like this. Who were they? They were the ones at that time who became aware of these powers, right? And they said that the kingdom of God is within us. So it's about us tapping into the kingdom of God, right? And stop wishing for things to happen, start creating things in our life, creating the life what we want, right? So all the power is within us. Everything you want already exists. Become aware of this and start using this knowledge to then live the life what you want. Okay, so I hope this video was helpful. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, do give it a thumbs up. Do subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Creating a lot of videos here on personal growth, personal development, law of attraction, manifestation, things which are helping us live day to day in a better way, which help me live on a day to day in a better way by just revising these concepts and sharing them with my experiences and a bit of my understanding. So thanks again for watching the video, guys. I will see you again in the next one. Till then, take care, bye bye, and I will see you again soon. Thanks for watching.